Asia says she's applying to about 20 jobs a day while working full-time, but no luck yet. Although it's not a guarantee, a 2021 Georgetown study does show that a college education generally pays off in the long run.
I feel like there's a lot that I can do. I feel like there's a lot for me to accomplish. I feel like this is just a bump along the way that I'm learning how to overcome. You just have to be patient. That's what I kept telling myself. That's what I still tell myself.
It's true. You also have to be patient, but you also have to have people in communities that are helping, and men and women who are helping and giving back. I know I went hard on the men today because that's the majority of people who watch this channel. I can give it to the women too, but that's not the place for me right now. You know, you start talking about the women's situation, find yourself in some trouble.
Joining us tonight to add some
Let's talk about this now.
Marketing officer at Junior Achievement, Ed Grholski. Ed, is a real fascinating survey here, and you know, I will interject my personal opinion. I think they're probably right. Go start an HVAC company, and you're probably going to end up as a millionaire.
Yeah, I think teens are definitely taking a different look at college now than they were maybe a decade ago.
Heard what this man said. Says you have a better chance of starting an HVAC company and becoming a millionaire than you do of going to college and getting a 4-year degree.
You hear all these stories about student debt and rising college prices and higher ed, and they really are taking a different look at it than maybe your generation, our generation did.
Look at that statistic, guys. People are wising up, smartening up. You see the decline in men going to college. You see the decline in people in general going to college. Only 41% of students believe they need a 4-year degree. I agree with that. 41% of students believe they need a 4-year degree. What does that say about college? What does that say about big business? What does that say about companies like Level Careers and Course Careers? The future there, ain't it? Y'all better start investing. Get some stock and equity. You see where they're transitioning, where the transition is happening. What does that say about companies like Black Heights, who's looking to help people get into these spaces? Y'all better start buying some stock. This is the future, guys.
Are there simply too many colleges which have then sort of degraded the value of a college, a 4-year college degree? I mean, I pay attention to sports. There's colleges that pop up. I've literally never heard of them.
Yeah. Well, I think there's really an effort to have accessibility to students so they have the opportunity to take part in higher ed. But I think really there's a disconnect between what's being taught in college in some instances and what's really needed in the marketplace in terms of occupations. And so I think
there's a big ass disconnect. You go to college, you are taught about how to shoot on a Kodak camera. You are taught about how to where the first ship sailed to America. All that shit don't matter, guys. It's information. You can use it in conversation with people, but it doesn't matter in talking about getting to this money. Doesn't matter. You can sign up today. Josh Modakar was on our channel last week. Built the cybersecurity course to help you to become a SOC analyst, information security analyst. You can make a starting salary of $97,000 a year. And there's over 750,000 cybersecurity jobs open right now. www.levelcareers.com. Ms. Wade has put it in the chat. You don't need to go to college because college at certain points of time, depending on the degree, I'll make sure I keep that right.
That's one of the reasons why you're seeing.
Depending on the degree, you're going to be either one, have success in a professional career, or either be working at a job where you won't be using your degree and you'll only be making $31,000 a year. College teaches you a whole bunch of shit that you don't know. You don't need to know in order for you to be successful. Level Careers, Course Careers gives you everything that you need in order for you to be successful in a specific position, and you can study at your own pace, on your own time. Be a part of a community. Be around other ladder climbers who are breaking into space so that you can talk to them. They have coaches. They have instructors that you have access to. So you can get the game and no longer have to make the mistakes like the young lady did previously and chose a marketing degree and wasted 4 years to come out of school only making $31,000 a year, saying she was looking for people, couldn't find them.
Some of the challenges of folks getting college degrees and then not being able to find a job or over borrowing, taking on too much debt. for the job that they're eventually going to have and their ability to pay that debt off in a reasonable amount of time.
And so what did survey respondents suggest would be sort of the career path they would take should it not be a 4-year college degree?
I'll tell you that right now. Level careers, course careers, others that are out there in this space, Google, Coursera, that's what it is. How do you level up from a warehouse worker to a tech sales? How do you level up from warehouse worker to cybersecurity? How do you level up from warehouse work to sales engineer? How do you break into cybersecurity? How do you break into IT? How do you break into tech sales? That's how you do it. That's what they're going to do. That's the difference. But also, there's another one in here too.
Well, there are a couple of interesting pieces of information on that. 61% of teens would prefer to start their own business than
I want to own my own business. I want to be an entrepreneur. You hear it a lot of times. I want to be an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. Man, half of the people that say that too, especially the ones that have made poor decisions, they're going to make poor decisions in their business. That's what it is. Everybody wants to be an entrepreneur. Can everybody be an entrepreneur? Nope. Is it hard? Yes. Can you figure it out? Yes, if you put the time in. But you're not going to become an entrepreneur and be a successful entrepreneur if you haven't even shown one bit of consistency in your goddamn life. You can want it all you want. You can want it all you want. You can talk about it all you want. I'm a business owner. I got this. I got that. You won't be successful if you haven't shown consistency in your life. The people who make it in business are the ones who are consistently showing up. And it's not an overnight success. It takes years. It takes opportunity. It takes meeting the right people. It takes you having to understand certain things, sales, operations. We're not talking about a entrepreneur. We're talking about a business where you actually have people working for you. It doesn't happen overnight. But here's the other thing that other people want to do as well, too, though.
Have a traditional job. And 40% would like to be an influencer.
61% want to be an entrepreneur. 40% want to be an influencer. I got to say, that's where the money is, right? Entrepreneurship and influencing is where the money is. Where a lot of money is. Not where the money is, but it's where a lot of money is. It's where a lot of money is. You can make a lot of money being an influencer. You can make a lot of money being an entrepreneur. But it takes time. It takes consistency. It takes practice. It takes developing skills. And it's not overnight. So when I come to you guys every single weekend and talk to you guys about your goals that you accomplish, what are you accomplishing? It's all to help you understand that every single step matters. And if you aren't taking those steps, you aren't doing yourself any favors to get to ultimately where you want to become. If you're telling me you want to be an entrepreneur right now, but you didn't have any goals that you set for yourself in 2023, and you haven't hit those goals, you don't want to be an entrepreneur. If you're telling me or you're telling other people that you want to make $150,000 a year and you're at like $50,000 right now and you haven't signed up for course careers or some other boot camp or going and sign up for WGU and start your degree program, you're lying to yourself. You're just talking. You're watching. You're acting like you're so cool and you're part of the clique, but you ain't doing shit. This is what we say to these people.
Man, sit your ass down.
That's what we say. People call it out. People can see it every single day. You're the laughing stock then. We'll listen all day. But when we don't see execution, this is what we say.
Man, sit your ass down.
This is what we say. Becoming an entrepreneur and influencer, it takes time, guys. It takes time to build up. And consistent habits, getting up every single day, working on your craft, gaining skills, it's all part of the journey. It's all part of the ladder climb. It doesn't have to be in corporate. And here's another thing, man. Oh, man. Let me tell you something, man. When you get to a certain point in your income in your life, you see things a completely different way. You don't worry about the Asian man who's married to the white girl or the white girl who's married to the black man or the black man who's married to the white girl. That's poor people talk, man. I'm going to tell you like this, it's poor people talk. I'm sorry to say it. Laughing stock. When people say stuff and you see it in comments, we say the same exact thing too.
Man, sit your ass down.
You're laughing stock. It's all entertainment. It's all to get under your skin and get you emotional in order for you not to accomplish your goals and to take your time from off you. You are responsible for your own damn time. You're responsible how much you're studying, not anybody else. You're responsible for everything that happens in your life. It happens for you or it happened to you. There's always a opposite side to it. But you're responsible and accountable for it all. Nobody else. So when you come up with excuses, I can't do this because of this person, we say this.
Man, sit your ass down.
This is what it is, guys. Sit your ass down. Let the real people get up in there and do it. The challenge, though, is that a lot of times is the real people, they don't want to be in a spotlight. I think Robert Smith wants to be in the spotlight. He doesn't like to be in the spotlight. Guy's a billionaire. Doesn't want to be in the spotlight. But you got the people who are the lowest of the low who are in the spotlight. The Dr. Umars and all this other shit.
Man, sit your ass down.
Not married. Talking about who should date who. Talking about how many lashes he's going to give. And you guys listen to this shit. And wondering just because, man, I'm going to say this, man. I don't get it. I don't get it. Anyway, let me get back to the subject.
Which is, very popular these days. I imagine it's
Wait, what?
pretty similar to back in the day when you want to be a professional athlete or an entertainer.
You said 30, not 3% or 30% wanted to be a social media influencer as their
40%.
job?
40%.
40%
Yeah.
want to be a social
It's
media
popular.
influencer.
Well, I guess when you can get on social media and talk that shit like, some of these people do who aren't accomplishing anything, but all they do is talk about how much they do, but yet don't have anything to execute on and no results. I guess that's why people want to become social media influencers, because they can get money from other people unethically and lie. Yeah, but some people still follow them, man. Some people still follow them. Oh, boy. Got a long way to go, guys. Man, we got to step up. We got to start focusing on the things that really do matter. We got to focus on the things that really do matter. Okay? The things that really do matter. What's in your household? What are you eating? How are you treating people? Are you getting up every single day to go to work? Are you wanting to improve? Are you wanting to help people out? Are you wanting to make it better for your kids? You don't need to worry about who the next man's dating. You don't need to worry about where Kanye is. Focus on yourself first.